Most high school students are given normal assignments. Most students are told to simply research. We were told to act. Us students at Toms River High School South were given a platform to speak out, be active in our community, and find a way to put a stop to a type of intolerance. We have decided to research the intolerance of Muslims through interviewing Muslim Imam Masood with questions regarding Muslim intolerance. Without action to end Muslim intolerance, we are facing a dangerous future filled with hate, ignorance, and mistakes. It seems that in America, intolerance and hate towards Muslims is getting worse every day due to a lack of knowledge from the people and negative depictions in the media. Many people make blind judgments without ever taking the time to speak to a Muslim person and understand their culture and opinions. We hope that the following interview can help us open up the eyes of all viewers and help explain how similar religions and people can be. We hope to inspire you to act before making judgments, understanding how important it is to become more tolerant of the Islamic faith.
The average American feels toward the Islamic faith.
If you're talking about the average, so the majority of the people, they feel good. They know that this is also people like other faith, so they don't have any problems. So majority have the positive image of Muslims.
How would you say the average American feels towards the Christian faith?
Repeat the question.
How do you feel the average American feels toward the Christian faith?
The Americans, same thing. I mean, the good thing of this country is the majority of the people believe in freedom of religion. So everybody respect that whatever anyone is choosing, whether you want to be a Jew, Christian, Muslim, so the majority of people accept it.
Okay. Uh, would you say that intolerance and negative opinions toward Muslims are growing, like the increasing or getting smaller?
It is increasing just because of the major part is the media, because media is making constantly negative impression about Islam and Muslims, so which is alarming because a lot of people, they don't know the faith in detail or any other people, they never get into. All they do, whatever they see or hear in the media, so they get, impressed by the media. So the media is creating a very negative impression about Muslims. So, because Islam, if you see, people think that every Muslim is terrorist. No, terrorist could be Christian. Terrorist could be the person who has no faith. Right? A lot of people have a lot of things about Hitler. He wasn't Muslim. So who was Christian? So can somebody say every Christian is bad? No, you can't say that. So one person or few people, even those who are today being claimed as terrorists, they are less than 1%. Less than 1% of Muslim population. And the biggest Muslim population is Indonesia, is a Muslim country. Did you ever heard any terrorist attack in there?
No.
So that the biggest Muslim population has no violence. What is that? So Islam and terrorism is not two things together. It means there might be some other factors, maybe some political, maybe some other reason. So it's not Islam.
Going back to the political, do you feel that American politicians are accepting of Muslims or intolerant to Muslims?
If you see the majority of the politicians, they accept because the foundation of our constitution is freedom of religion. You cannot deny that anybody's freedom of religion. But there are some politicians who use hate speech against Muslims to get more vote. But this is little element. The vast majority of politicians, they understand. And end of the day, you need votes. So it doesn't matter if it's a Muslim or Christian.
Do you suffer from or have you ever been criticized by people because of your religion?
No, I have no problem at all. 'Cause we go to churches, we have interfaith dialogues. Uh, Never victim of anything. Thanks God.
Do you feel that there are any clear differences between the Islamic and the Christian faith?
I mean, we have more common than the differences. So if you want me to summarize the difference, the biggest difference is that we don't believe Jesus is Son of God. We believe Jesus is a prophet of God. We love and respect Jesus and his mother Mary, but we don't believe any prophet is Son of God. Even Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, is not Son of God. So we believe all the prophets are the prophets, teachers, messengers. So none of them is Son of God. So that is the only difference for me.
Do you imagine the future world being more accepting or less accepting towards different cultures and religions?
This whole world, the beauty of this world is based on coexistence. So more we understand this point that live and let other live. So then it would be more easier for us to have a safe world. There is no way any politician or any religious guide who can say that I can gather all people under one faith. No way. There will be always difference of opinion. Right? So the best thing is have tolerance and respect others. Everybody stay in within their boundaries, and there would not be any problem.
So we researched, I think ABC, they posted a chart. It was a poll of people, and they basically made it a temperature chart from 0 to 100, how warm or cold they feel about religions. And the lowest one was the Islamic faith. It was only at 46 degrees. So how does that make you feel, knowing that?
No, but this poll is here worldwide or just only?
Just in America.
Okay. So again, it depends on the information, the source of information. So anyone who has a misunderstanding about Islam would have bad impression about Islam, would say bad thing. As long as you know, if you go to any mosque, so there's no restriction. You can go to any mosque any day. You choose, you go, sit, and see what they're doing. Nobody would say anything to you. So the biggest positive image of Islam is that Islam is not for one color or one race. This is one of the biggest thing that every race and color is welcome in Islam. Because we all are children of Adam and Eve. We all worshipping same God. We say Allah, people think Allah is different. No, God. God of Ibrahim, God of Ismail, God of Isaac, God of Moses, God of Jesus, God of Muhammad. Is same God. If you read the Arabic, Bible in Arabic, so wherever it say God said, so how they translate it? They said Allah, qala Allah, Allah said. So that means when you're talking about, like when I'm talking about the teacher, you say I am a teacher. So that's English, but in Arabic you want to say mudarris. Mudarris. So mudarris means teacher in Arabic. You understand? So Allah means God and is one God. So God has no image. He is the creator of whole universe. And we all are the creation of God. So all the prophets are the creation of God, but they are the chosen one. They are the blessed one. They are the holiest one. We love and respect them. And another basic point in Islam is when you born, everybody born sin-free, sinless, no sin. And nobody is going to carry the sin of other person. Can't happen like if our grandparents made some sin and we are going to be accountable for that. No. So everybody is born sin-free and everybody is going to be accountable for his or her own actions.
I don't know which one's the last one. How do you feel towards terrorists misrepresenting the Islamic faith?
It's alarming. It's totally wrong, and the majority of the Muslim in general and the scholars, all of them condemn it clearly, openly. So Islam has no basis of violence, terrorism, attacking the civilians. Quran says that killing one person is like killing all mankind. And saving one life is like saving all mankind. And even during the war, if we go in detail, Quran and what Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught, even in the battlefield, you cannot attack a child. You cannot attack a woman. You cannot attack a disabled person. You cannot cut a tree. So there are rules even during the war, when you are in the battlefield. That's what I'm talking about. So how come somebody come in civilian place and come and kill? No. I don't know if you remember or not, recently, a couple of years ago, there's a school, like this school in Pakistan, Army Public School, and the terrorists came there and they killed there more than 50 people, students. And some of them who were killed there, they were students like you, and they were the Hafiz of Quran, which means they memorized the whole Quran by heart. So if the terrorist is saying that he is Muslim, how is killing somebody who knows the whole Quran by heart? So Pakistan is Muslim country, right? So how come they come and kill? So that means these terrorists, they might have some other agenda. So there might be some political things, there might be some other issues, or there might be some gangs, right? But Islam never support terrorism. No violence, no terrorism. Everybody has right to live according to their faith. So these all what we see, if we're talking about Afghanistan, that's the people who are in Afghanistan, they could say that we are defending our country. But we're not saying about Islam that we go there and we fight for them. No, it is their political issues, right? So the major thing is, if we want to bring peace to the world, is fairness and justice, not for some, but all. Same standard should be applied for all. Justice and fairness for all. It's not, there is a different standard if you make a crime, and if this different standard if you make a crime. So injustice is the root cause of all the problems. Osama bin Laden, we never heard about him. You know that where he came, where he popped from. When Russia came to Afghanistan, they invaded Afghanistan, and Afghan people were fighting back. So international community, they were supporting Afghanistan, Pakistan, and all the countries go and fight with Russia. And they were giving all weapons and everything. And that was the time when Osama was hired or was trained by CIA, go and work. And then after, you know what happened. So then same Osama betrayed the CIA when the Gulf War started. So Osama is not a religious figure, or every Muslim is believing in him, or every Muslim is follower of him. No, we even don't know where he was, where he born, what was his mission. So whatever he has done is wrong. We're clearly saying, we're not justifying. But what I'm saying, that he was given working with CIA. So when in 90s the Gulf War started, so Osama became mad. He said, this is our country, because he was from Saudi Arabia. So US, you don't involve in it, don't come here. We will fix our problem. And what happened, they went there was oil or whatever. So then he started back fighting with US. So if we speak the truth, the world leaders, they should tell. Hillary Clinton, she admitted that we were the one who created this force against the Russia. So again, the political aspect is a big topic, and I'm not much aware of it. But as a basic, I told you, as a religion, Islam is religion of peace, and Islam believes in coexistence. There were some Christians who came in the time of Prophet Muhammad to have a dialogue with him, and it was time for them to pray. And Prophet Muhammad offered them and let them pray in the mosque. You are Christian, you want to worship God? Prophet Muhammad said, here, in our mosque, you pray here. So this is the tolerance, coexistence. but nobody is going to tell these positive examples of Islam.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
We went through all the questions.
After sitting down and talking with Imam Mascoud for 15 minutes, it is clear that there is hope for a more tolerant future in America. Mascoud's answer to our interview questions were surprisingly positive and were enlightening to our understanding of the Islamic faith and America's current situation. His words on the media negatively depicting Muslims resonate greatly in our world, as people who choose to be ignorant rather than actually studying an entire group of people create uneducated opinions across America. His direct quotes and understanding of the Quran are extremely powerful, such as a quote of Muhammad that read, "One death is as much of a tragedy as 1,000,000 deaths." This peaceful remark should be an eye-opener to the uneducated everyday person. Overall, it is undeniable that the intolerance of Muslims cannot end without Americans truly researching and not believing everything they see said in news. We need to know and remember that almost every Muslim has peaceful intentions. Without our politicians, workers, and children truly being accepting, the world is heading in a scary direction. We hope that our interview with Imam Mascoud has changed your pre-opposed opinions and will make you want to see the end of Muslim intolerance.